Right, Dao Street live. No, not live. So hit Dao. This is just Dao Street, okay? Dao Street 2, episode 2. We're on the HD. It's on the 4K. We're looking down here right now. Trying to hold it nice and steady. I just had a bit of a stroll. It's a cold evening. I went on a bit of a stroll. Strollers. That building, look, that room looks so liminal. Liminal as fuck. Look at that building. So liminal, look. I can't even zoom the rasp quite in. Hold up. Look how liminal it look. Liminal as fuck, look. Liminal, man. Back rooms. Ah, back rooms, man. It looks like a back room or something. Liminal as fuck. You know back rooms. Crazy. I don't know what that is. Anyway. Yeah. It's a cold evening, yeah? Let's say. It's like, if you're not in the fucking back rooms, where are you? You know what I mean, people? If you are in the back rooms, like, where are you not? So, I'm walking down here. Blood. I like the look of that place. It looks good. I like the look in there. What's that place? The hotel or something? I don't know. It looks good by the building. Like, you know, it's got that feel to it, like dingy. It's got the green lights, the green plants, and the. Look at that, it's my shadow, T-Shed. What's that, bro? Salute. Leading the way. T-Sheds. Right, then it's cold. We've been for a stroll. I've been for a stroll. I've been for a stroll. I've been walking, hold this phone here. How you doing? HD, 4K. Been walking for quite a while, about over 20 minutes, nearly half an hour actually. About half an hour roundabout, been out. Sorry for the angle here, hold on. Been a night walk, so we're going to talk about the night walk. It's been a very long day, exhausting week. I was walking along here and I talked to you about the Dao again, so let's get back to it. What's the Dao? What can I say? One word is too much, you know, and one word is not enough. And all words are too much. And all words are not enough. Even being too much is not enough. Can you see that? There's a limit. You see what I'm saying? There's a limit. It goes to a limit, you know. If it reaches a certain limit, it reaches a problem. Points, you know. No, that's too much or too less. It goes beyond a certain point of acceptance of okay. There's a problem, you know what I'm saying? It becomes a problem. That's what I'm saying. It becomes a problem. Because then it's like, oh, that's no. It becomes no. So non-okay, etc. Too much, too less. See? It's when you get like too less, too much of the lessness. When you get too much, see, it's too less of the what? You know what I'm trying to say? It's too much of the lessness. You know what I'm trying to say, right? It's like, you know what I'm saying? God damn. Anyhow, so, you know, hold on 1 second. Sorry, the camera angle keeps changing. Hold on. Yeah, it's like, yeah. When you get too much, when you get too less, sorry, it's too less of the much. Oh, you know what I'm trying to say? You get it, don't you? Come on. It's always it's too less, see? So too much of there being less or more, if that makes sense. Like nothing or everything, I'm saying. When you get the too much, when you put that word in, it goes like to what you're saying is there's a point. Another way of looking at it is like saying when you get everything, all things, okay, should be able to be worked with. I'm not saying you should be able to eat grenades. I'm not saying that, okay? I'm not trying to say that you should be able to do anything with anything, like, you know, make a paddle boat out of paper. I'm not saying that, okay? I'm not saying that, you know, make fire with 2 sticks of ice. I'm not saying that. Move that car with telekinetic powers of the mind. I'm not saying that, okay? What I'm saying is my point I'm trying to say to you is like everything's connected to a source of sustainable, obviously, because it's still sustained. It's here. Anything that's existing is a thing that's being sustained, even momentarily. It's a changing thing, which is basically interactions and developments with all that is, all the matter that is, you know. So all that is, everything that is, you know what I mean? That's not the angle. Everything that is. So you get that tree, right? Where's that tree? It's on the soil. It's in the ground, not in the fucking sky, is it? The tree, right? So the tree's not on the ground, right? This arsehole listening to me. Where's he listening from? He's listening from what he learned in his life. When people listen to you, what they're really listening to is their own voice. This is what I want you to do. He's listening to his own voice. He's listening to his own voice. So he listens to the voice in his head. So what I'm saying is, when you're walking, so the tree is on. It comes from the soil. We said before, right? So everything is connected. That's what Lao is telling you in the Dao Jing very clearly about yin and yang, the balance of the Dao, right? It comes from everything. Everything is one. Everything here is all Dao. Everything you breathe in. It's all yin yang. Everything is yin yang. So what I'm trying to say, that's what Lao is saying in the Dao Jing. It's not just a book. It's saying it's about your life. So everything you see that is existing here, like your whole body, how it's working, everything, is coming from truth. What is true, what is real, nature, the natural way of truth is, not lies, you see. So a tree, if I talk a tree for example, as I said before, a tree is coming from the ground, right? The roof. See? So it's like the tree here coming from the roof, right? It's coming from the root of the ground, the soil. And the soil it seems like everything's connected, it comes from the earth, and then the space, and the whole universe, everything, the universe. So the flowers growing on the tree, the fruits growing on the tree, it's part of it. Everything is part of the one. Everything is one with the Tao. If it's not one with the Tao, it's nothing. It falls apart. And that's when you lose and fail. See? It's death. That's what I'm saying. See? It's not a philosophy, it's not some ancient one talking about it, some Chinese thing. No, the truth is the truth. That's what Laos is telling you. There's no words. It's not to say even, oh, Laos is telling you, or I'm telling you in English. No, it's the truth is the truth. There's no words. There's no culture. There's no flag. It's not about your time 2025 or AI robots telling you, or who's the king, how much money you've got. No, just the truth is the truth. You have your body there. I was working healthy mind. You need balance of yin and yang. Every step you're going along the way, every step. Front and back along this path, up and down, in and out, it's all connected. Air, oxygen, the elements, 5 elements they talk about, right? The temperatures, seasons, how things work, the seasons, the hot and the cold, the times of the farm, the farming land, how everything grows. So everything comes from a connection. If it's not connected to the Tao, basically it's not connected to truth, is what I'm saying. What, because I believe that to be the way, philosophy? No. Let's just use a different word then. Okay, truth. Truth is sustained with balance. You can't have half balance, half not. What the fuck are you talking about? It's got to be balanced, as in a balanced, steady. You mean steady, a steady, constant, maintenance of a flow. A flow. If something is to flow, it needs to exist. Yeah. And if something is to exist, it does need to flow in the way of the Tao. So what I'm trying to say is, this is not a wordplay, me giving you a fucking freestyle. I'm just telling you, okay? So what it is, okay? It has to be in existence, steadily existing. Now in the most minute moment of time, if there's such a thing, time and space to exist, couldn't be the same as infinity. If it can exist in a moment, an instant, split second, it can exist infinitely. Not to say that it will, I'm just saying it's the same. A moment of time existed, regardless of its size. You fucking existed, regardless of how different you are from another human being. But the existence itself, okay, it's a statement, it's there. And it comes from balance. If there was no balance in it, not only the thing would fall apart, the whole essence of its existence would not. This would not be a possibility. Possibility comes from balance. Because I'm going to try and balance this with that, balance my work life with my relaxing time. That's bullshit. You don't do things that kill you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to balance my life, work and free. That's bullshit. What you're going to do is you're going to live. If you chop one of your legs off, you've just got one leg. You've got two legs, you know what I'm saying? Why, take care of yourself, healthy mind, healthy body. You can try to work with the ways of philosophy of the ways of the Tao, yin and yang, as I say, in your whole life, in your life, like living in society. That's a made-up bullshit fucking system. The truth is the truth. If you don't live as a practical, productive, efficient, fully realised human being, in the real, like your body is right now, and your mind doesn't start to fucking learn from the physical truth of how you're existing, anything you do will be a failure. You're trying to fucking, you know, build them little, they try and build these like floating islands and stuff, or, you know, floating cities, and they end up fucking sinking and stuff, you know what I mean, that bullshit? You know what I mean, they're trying to make these things and they just fail because they don't put in nature, you know? But, you know what I mean? Like fucking paper houses and the storm flowing them away. That's not how things work. You need to work with, how can you work with the strength and the weakness of anything if you don't work with the true strength and weakness? There is no strength in dead things. As I say, the life is what it is. It's not just a human life like in your body, I'm saying a life with the energy, a life of all that flows, exists, allowing it to be the truth, which we could say the Chinese word is Dao. Dao. You know, that's what Laos is telling you. And the thing is not giving you some serious shit, he's talking about what's real. What's real is what's keeping you breathing now, alive. How you sleep well at night and how you can walk in the daytime. Or run. How you eat and shit. So that's how it is. How you, what I'm trying to say? So you got to understand that. It's not someone's opinion, someone's ideas about, oh, this is the way you got to live your life. I'm not doing that. I'm not telling you, nobody can teach you that. I'm trying to teach people. There is no teacher. There's no one way to learn this or study that. There's a dog coming. There's a nice dog coming. A nice dog coming. There's a nice dog coming. Careful, it's going to be our thing with it. So now I'm going to cross this road here. I'll tell you, hold on, for this arsehole to go for this red, it's always like the red woman or the green man. The green man and the red woman. So I'm saying to you, I'm not going back to what I'm saying though, if you start a book at any page, it's going to be the beginning. All learning is more confusion, you should say. I'm not saying, I didn't say Confucius, I said confusion. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So more having gives you less possibility. You know what I'm saying? You could say it that way. And not opposite as well. Less having gives you more possibility. What I was just trying to tell you in the dark is I can clearly try to tell you about yin and yang, isn't it? Cross this arsehole here, or we'll be dead tomorrow if we don't cross this road here. This arsehole, it is a green up. Oh, anyway, sure the engine. Fucking up with my glasses. I'm just telling you now, the truth is the truth. In your heart. Always remember, in your beautiful heart, love and life, happiness to you. Always. I'll tell that lady, I don't know her, but I wish her happiness. Healthy body and healthy mind, that lady there. Because I don't want to see sick, ignorant fuckers around me, shitting on themselves, and digging holes in the road you're supposed to be walking on when you're falling in it, and eating food what they're putting poison toxins in, and you wonder what the fuck's going on. In the future, what kind of live. So you've got to do things, okay, in accordance with how it's going to keep you alive. So I know you can't see me, but when you see, seeing is believing, but feeling is the truth. When you listen, you don't follow. You don't need to follow. There is no learning without peace. You know? How can I say? You know what I'm saying? So, this is the question. Okay? So when there's two it's separate. It's always yin and yang, but when it's two, it's separate. See, when it's one, you have it now. It's not broken. It's one. So it's one. So everything you do needs to be solid as one. It's supposed to be strong, a foundation. You know. That's why your whole body is a certain way. You look at the natural way. You think, oh, the body was made, planned, and designed a certain way. If people believe in a higher power, like God or something, right? But you've got to look at your body how it is. The body. Like I say. Understand the body, right? Understand how it's all as one thing. The same as yin and yang in the Dao Street. It's clearly the whole body. You've got two eyeballs, connected to your head, the way to your foot. Everything is yin and yang, same. The whole body. Your back, your knees, your heart, your lungs, your intestines. It's all working, everything. It's bones, the way that flesh grows on the bones. And when you're talking about who's running the damn country, or so, who's running things, and who's the fit leader, and all this bullshit. What are you talking about, no? And all this shit, or how you're committed, and you've got to prove something to people, or let them know something, because you're trying to give them some concern and fearful. There should be no fear in your life. No fear in life. There's no death in life. You're alive now. Full power to you. I speak truth. I can only speak the way of life. If you speak death with your talk, in your thoughts, there's just death, failure, misery. How am I going to do it? There's survival. There's problems. If you're in nature, if you're in the forest, yeah, there's survival and things. But I'm saying it's a causing of your own. As in, you're doing it to yourself. Harming yourself, you know? There's like a, the society itself, and you're upholding a kind of society, a system like that, which is unnatural. You're helping people kill you. That's what you're doing. Okay? You're chucking rubbish in your house, you're chucking rubbish in your body, and your whole life's about, harming yourself. And you can't talk about anything. You can't talk about success and all that, and you want good, and you don't like this, and you don't like that. You need to be honest and true to yourself. It's not my words, it's your life in your body. Your one life is what Laos is telling you in the Dao De Jing very clearly. He's talking about, you think it's philosophy, old philosophy. But it's true, forever. You have to value your fucking life. Because that shit they're trying to sell you and trying to rob you of, and trying to sell you out for, and that shit you keep on, constantly subscribing to stuff, whatever they chuck it, worrying about it, complaining about it, wrestling with this, burning up time and energy in your life for this and that. Do you understand? You have to ask yourself why, and what's it all for? What's the purpose of it, What's the purpose? Just open this fucking hole. Hold on 1 second. Fuck no. So what is it? Is it a lecture? Is it a fucking tutorial? Is it a damn lesson for me? Is it my advice to you? Is it me being clever? Is it my ego? Is it my ignorance? Is it my I know you? Is it I think I know better because I've got the experience? Is it that I'm trying to achieve something that's per se? Or make myself feel good by telling you? I have peace in myself. I'm enlightened, you could say. A bit dark here, sorry, but you know what I'm saying? But in the world around you, you see chaos, and you have to try to find clearance and clearness in yourself and spread that through the world. Goodness. Not just ignorant love, you're trying to love yourself, but you actually fucking hate yourself. No. Be real. Be honest.